Welcome to Pflugerville ISD. This video will introduce you to some of the technology applications we use here in the district. One of the first things you'll want to do as a new employee is to add a network printer to your profile. So you go to Network Printers on your desktop. You double click to open. I'll use a middle school as an example, so I'll go into Middle School Printers, Parkcrest. You can maximize this so you can see all the names. In each workroom, in the main workroom for each campus, there's a Ricoh printer. The Ricoh printer is open to everyone and it doesn't print until you go there and scan your badge, so that's always a good choice. So I will double click the name. It will install. Sometimes it'll ask you a question, are you sure you want to install? And that's all there is to it. The next tip is to show you where to save your files. You don't want to save files on the desktop because if your computer needs to be re-imaged or it crashes, you could lose those files. We have home drive that's created for you by the district. So if you go to this PC, or it might say my computer on your desktop, you'll see the drives that are available to you. The one with your E number, it's also called your H drive, that is your personal drive to save your files. These drives are backed up by the district, and so they keep your files secure. Here in the district, we use Microsoft Outlook for our email. There's an icon on your desktop. Once you are logged into your computer, there's no additional login for the email. It's right there and available, which is one reason you never want to walk away from your computer and leave it logged on. The first time that you click on the icon, it will ask you to configure the email. There's a couple of steps where you hit next and next finish, but from then on that same computer, it will just open right up to your email. We also have an email archive here in the district. If you click on your Microsoft Outlook, you should see a search archive. If you do not have that, there's other ways to get to it. Let me show you. You can go to our Start menu, go to Tools. You can scroll down to Tools, but I prefer just to click a letter and then T, and then I can go to the tools that way. So under Tools is Staff Archive, and that takes you to our archive, and you log in with your E number and your password. All messages are kept there from 1 year from the time they are created. One more way to get to our email archive, and you can do this from home also, is to go to our pfisd.net homepage. If you click Webmail, you will see Staff Webmail, but you'll also see Staff Archive, and you can click that and log in with your E number and your password from home. On your desktop, you also have an IP helper icon. If you call our help desk at 40212, they can actually remote into your machine, and they may ask you for your IP number, and so that is where you would find your IP number under this icon, the IP helper. We also have technology help. That is where you can submit a ticket to have your computer worked on, or for any technology problem, you can submit a ticket for technology help under that icon. Under the Install Software icon, you'll find software that's available to everyone in the district. One of the most common ones that people use is the Easy Interactive Tools for your interactive projector. You'll find it there. It has a search box when you open it, and you'll just search for the application you're looking for and then click Install. You will notice that you have a butterfly on your desktop. This is a shortcut to our district online resources. If you click there, it takes you to our Clever login. Students and staff have a login to Clever. You log in with LDAP, and then you put in your E number and your password. Some of the resources that you'll find in there are research tools such as Worldbook and EBSCO, our district textbooks, Discovery Education, Adobe Spark, and many others. The resources are based on the level. For example, high school would not see the same resources as elementary or middle school. Another useful resource is our iGuide. So if you go to our homepage, pfisd.net, click Staff tab, and on the left click iGuide. It takes you to our site where we have lots of helpful documents They are all one page each. You can find things like how to put email on your phone, how to set up your voicemail at the beginning of the year. If you go up to the top here, there's some categories, and each of these arrows expands, and you have lots of topics under those as well. Students and staff have a G Suite account created for you by the district. On your desktop, you'll see a shortcut to Google Apps. If you click into that, you can log into your G Suite with your email address and your computer password. Not only do we use Drive, but we also have Google Classroom and some other apps available to you. You will also see a Skyward student icon on your desktop. This is where you will log in to take attendance and do grades. Also, I want to show you how to get to it from home. On our pfisd.net homepage, on the right side you'll see Skyward. If you click that, this takes you to our Skyward page. You can log in right here. We also have resources, teacher resource documents, FAQs, elementary tips, and secondary tips. The teacher resource documents are separated by categories, and they will be there to help you with Skyward all year.